Sometimes you tell yourself you kinda cute, but play too much, don't play yourself. I'm not the one, but we can still pretend this can be my man. Fast from a day job, running fast from the way it was. Jump quick to a paycheck, running back to the strip club. I'm never going back, never going back. No, you can't make me.
What is up? What is up? Welcome back to my channel. This is the Real Housewives of Atlanta recap, you guys. Happy birthday to Real Housewives of Atlanta, Sweet 16 season, okay? Now, baby, they started off hot. We got the questions about Dennis and Drew. We got more details about Portia's relationship. Not too much. Phaedra ain't pop up yet. We did get some scenes of Kenya here and there, including Brittany Edie, Shamia, and Kelly starting a great friendship. Baby, now let's get into this recap because they was coming strong and I love it. So it started off with Kenya going to Drew's home. You know, Brooklyn is going to play with her daughter. And, you know, they're going to talk about the divorce with Raph and what's been going on. He proceeds to say that Raph is in the basement. That's how the judge wanted. He has his own interest through the home. Now, honey, if you can just tell us that Raph ain't got nowhere to go, that's fine. He ain't frolling in the streets. So that's what the conversation was when the kids went upstairs. So, you know, they said I have a lunch, and then she broke down that, you know, they talked through he's been real nasty, and the judge sees everything he's saying. So then she goes into Dennis being her music producer on her songs. And Kenya was like, what? Like, excuse me? And she was like, yeah, you know, music been his passion for a while. And that's what he wants to do. And she was like, have you talked to Portia about this? I hope she got I got her blessing. And, you know, I hope it's okay. Like that. Decides to tell Kenya that Dennis want to do the music producer thing because this is what will help his daughter get through college. Now, everybody was like, girl, like, if that was the case, and I'm with Kenya, and that was the case, then why he ain't helped Portia around that time? And she was like, you know, I don't know, you know, like that. And I'm like, nah, Drew, girl, girl. It looks odd because it's like Mr. Hot Dog King of Atlanta, honey. What is now saying that he wants to give production to music? So, you know, they were sitting down talking, laughing, and joking, having a good time while the kids was upstairs playing. Then it goes into Portia. Portia taking a trip to her lawyer's office. Now, this isn't the first time. This is her lawyer. Isn't the first time she's seen her lawyer. This is the same lawyer she had when she divorced from Cordell. And this time, you know, she decided to, instead of walking away from everything, to take some things with her through this divorce. Now, Portia was saying how, you know, everything was great. Things have changed. Now, word on the curb is allegedly they had a argument on Valentine's Day, her and Simon, and things came out. And now remember when we were sitting down, y'all, Neighborhood Talk came out and said that Simon was not a U.S. citizen. He tried to say it was cap. It was a lie because he told Portia he was a U.S. citizen. So, you know, Portia saying, listen, we got some things with finances. I really love this man. It's not working. We got some things with finances that is now coming out. And I've been saying this too when I've been reporting. A lot of people like, well, he got money. He got it. Yeah, but you got to understand, he's not a U.S. citizen. So where the hell he getting his money from? And the government is going to seize it. So this is a side note, okay? I believe Portia loves Simon. And I believe that she thought they had this fairy tale. They would be the power couple together like Shamia and Gerald, okay? Let's just put it there. And Simon lied about his father. I believe that, and I said, now listen, she was like, that wasn't the man that he was supposed to be. Baby, let me tell you something. I was in the comments when Portia got engaged to this man, and I specifically said, Portia, be careful with this man. Something about him ain't right. Now she see him. Portia, girl, I told you I wanted to save you from the tears, girl. But at the same time, I'm happy for her. Let me tell you something. Simon was going to get deported. We got Orange Man in office. Let's be clear. Y'all have to understand. He wanted her to quit her jobs, all her jobs, the Dish Nation, Real Housewives of Atlanta, all the things that she was doing, and to take care of the children. Portia, now, ladies, I've seen a lot of ladies comment, well, she just wanted his money. Baby, of course. That big house she got to clean up. She got to take care of her kids, his kids, all them. Make sure they eat, proper bedtime. On top of that, keep her body. Of course, that is a job. That is a job, okay? That is a job. And on top of that, I believe he wanted her to be another Fallon. But see, the smart thing about Portia, this is what I want y'all to know, ladies. Have your own money set aside to set up. I don't care how much riches he got and how good you can make it look. You make sure, just like Beyonce got her own money, you have your own coin just in case. You have your own coin just in case. So you can be comfortable just in case he acts a mess, okay? Shout out to Portia for that. So Portia said, you know what? I gotta do what I can to protect myself. She was talking to the lawyer how they had got into a very, very bad argument, and it was different. Now, she didn't go into details. Simon didn't go into details, but Simon was spearing this woman's name all over social media. When Portia decided to come back, she decided to come back as Miss Gabati, remember? And then all of a sudden she redid and said that she was going to come back as Williams. She filed for divorce. He filed. They both filed, okay? Here's the thing. Portia had to do what she had to do. Let me tell you something. The government is going to seize this man's money and assets because he's not a citizen. They're going to feel like this is U.S. money and assets. And whatever he came to the U.S. with, that's what he's leaving with. Let's be clear. Now, if he could have made it work with Portia, she probably could have moved some of them assets and put it into like a business or a trust fund for the kids. But he didn't. So now they got to figure out what to do. He also tried to stop her from filming at the home. We saw that legal battle before this summer. So it's very refreshing to see how everything is going. I feel like this time I'm glad that Portia did not walk away. A lot of people say, hell, I agree. I agree too. You don't walk away with nothing, babe. You don't walk away with nothing, babe. Let me tell you something. You cleaned that house. You decored that house. And you was raising them children in that house. You made sure it was spick and span when he got home. You don't walk away from that. That is a job. You left your paying job for this job. So then Portia say that he's not talking to her. He was not talking to her. He called her a pig with lipstick on her face. He tried to pick on her. He was upset. Why did she hide her assets? Because first of all, she had every right to hide her assets. Look how he did Fallon. And Fallon would have showed them. If Fallon had assets, if she had money, he would have dogged Fallon out too. We're not finna act like Fallon was... He dogged Fallon out. If she had money and set herself up, the way he was going to fall on her face, I have to this when we get to the next woman, he would have dogged her out. Okay? So, shout out to Portia. She did what she was supposed to do. For real. So, then we go to Kelly. Miss Kelly, mama's honey girl. Miss Kelly say she got 4 girls. She's going through a divorce with her husband. They owned the restaurant together. There was some illegal things going on with the husband. Kelly say, baby, I am stressed. I'm raising these 4 beautiful girls. I have a 17-year-old birthday, and she got this baby 17 damn bags. 17, and the girl had nerve to ask for a birthday. Anyway, so Kelly came on the scene and said she's a mother to 4 beautiful girls. She was throwing her daughter a 17th birthday party. It was cute. She had her over, So, she's getting ready to have this girl a birthday party. She's doing her thing. She's talking to the ladies about her mom and her friends. I think Brittany Edie was there. And then she's talking I think her youngest out of the 3 girls, because she got 3 girls with him. The oldest is not with him. Came over and said, can I have some of your tea? She said, no, baby, you can't have none of my tea. I need this tea. Okay, you can't have none of this grown folk mama juice in my tea. She started saying how, that she built the business. She's built a beautiful life with him, and it didn't come out as that way. She decided to give her daughter 17 purses for her 17th birthday. And, she worked so hard to give her daughters the things that they asked for. She owns like a chicken restaurant. I gotta get the name of it, y'all. I don't want to disrespect her restaurant, so you guys in Atlanta, you guys should go and try it. And I'm gonna get where it's at, and then when I do the next review, I'm gonna make sure I have the address and where her restaurant is. You guys make sure you take yourselves over there and go try her restaurant, honey. Y'all let me know how it is, because when I go back home in May, I want to try some of the food, okay? So shout out to Kelly, honey. So, after they did that, her daughter was so happy. She got her first runway bag, which is like, how you go to the purse store and it's like a runway bag and something that was on the runway. That's what she brought her daughter. So she had her first runway couture bag. She had Louis Vuitton. I think she did get a Birkin, Dior, all on the name, honey. So then we go over to Shamia. Now, Shamia, my girl Shamia gave us a long introduction on how she met her husband, honey. A long introduction, okay? She loved that man. I don't blame her. I love him for her, honey. Shout out to Shamia, baby. She was, stating how it is as a mom, working at, while she left the radio station, working there, working here. Shamia had some jobs, baby. Shamia had some jobs, honey. Shamia had jobs, not jobs, honey. Okay? Shamia say no, baby. I'm humble, but baby, I got a long resume, boo kitty. You understand? This ain't just, baby, this was made blessed in the long resume, honey. Like Shamia said, when she did an interview with Crystal, she said, I had one job and I have God blessed with another. I know that's right, Shamia. I know that's right, girl. And it was all in the same entertainment industry, and she's been known. So Shamia has been that girl. So I'm so glad to see Shamia have a peach this year, okay? So Shamia was sitting down with Brittany, Edie, and Kelly for her birthday, and it was like, she's being a super mom, which Shamia is being a super mom. But you guys know that her youngest daughter, she's sick, and, side note, she was sharing with Crystal Hazlett on Be Positive Vibe podcast, where, Keep It Positive, there you go, podcast, where, it was hard for her, and I'm seeing this scene that she was glad to go out with the girls, and, she's being a great mom, and as she's talking and saying that with the girls, the manager come over and say happy birthday, so they sit down and they have a good conversation. But yeah, she was just sharing her story, like it is, raising her two daughters who have some issues. So then they talked about Drew, child, and Brittany asked her about Drew, girl. So Brittany asked about Drew, and Brittany was like, they were running down, and Brittany said she heard about the stuff that was going on with Drew and her husband, girl. And Drew said, baby, this is a hot. She said, baby, this is a hot mess. I say, girl, tell me about it, because how he living in the basement of the home? How is he? And then the daughter got to say, let me go see daddy's downstairs. Baby. Prayers to her. And then they start talking about Dennis. So Kelly was like, Dennis hit her up in a DM, talking about she had a swimsuit shirt on. She posted it, whatever. And Dennis was like, dang, I can't believe you had 4 kids. You look good. And Kelly was like, oh. Y'all know how them Detroit niggas be. Kelly was like, oh, thank you. She was like, okay. No, she didn't respond. And Shamia was like, did you respond? She was like, girl, no, I didn't respond. So then they started having a conversation about that, and Brittany Edie decided to tell girls how she went on a date with Dennis, and Dennis brought her a diamond necklace. Yes, y'all, I wasn't finna add all the sound effects in there, but I had to this time because now it's getting juicy. This coming tea. I might as well just, y'all go hear throughout the video now. So, they was like, well, was it the one so Kelly was like, was it the one you got on? Brittany was like, girl, no, it's not this. So Kelly was like, okay, do tell, she was like, girl, he took me out. It was a date. He got me a diamond necklace, and that was it. Now, y'all know Mr. Hot Dog King is from Detroit. Dennis, come here. I'm finna talk to you like you my brother. Don't you be giving out no jewelry to them. You keep your. If it's true, you better not do it no more. Don't you do it no more. All right, so Portia decides to go out with Shamia, child. And then Shamia took her to the stripper club to see some booties and some titties. You know what I'm saying? From Atlanta, you go to the stripper club. You don't go to there's no male scene stripper club. There's some, but it's not none of interest. You go see the ladies be doing that thing, see some booties and some titties, you know? And she say seeing butt shakes and butt titty pop, you know, make you feel all right. Throw a little more and be like, hey, so they sitting here taking shots. Now, if y'all know anything, I told y'all before, you ever go to Atlanta, go to the strip club scene, they don't just have good dancers, okay? They do their thing. The white girlies, too, okay? But, baby, they got good food and good drinks, and you can't never go wrong with a nice, fresh plate of food, especially some wings. Hallelujah, amen. Amen, hallelujah. So they go out, they sit down, they say take shots, and then Shamia decides to give her shots to tell her what's going on. So she decides to tell Portia that Simon decided to congratulate her and DM her on her peach. And he was like, congratulations, sis, I'm glad to see you and can't wait to see you and Gerald on TV and this and that. Portia decides to take the phone and proceed to say he ain't bro, don't call him that. He got more things to worry about than a peach. And they decide to have conversation. Now this is where, this is where Shamia tells her about what Kelly said. So Kelly was like, did she take that lady man, right? And Portia said, dang, she don't even know me, so I should go come out there. She need to be worrying about that chicken shack. You need to be worried about that chicken shack. So after she said that, so Shamia was like, ooh, let's take another shot. And she said, okay. And then they start talking. They asked about Drew. And then she decided to tell Drew, who Portia been supporting, had her for Go Naked Hair and everything, that Dennis is working on her music with her. Yep. So Portia was sitting there, like that's right, my jaw done fell on the floor or whatever. It was like, so are they working together? Like, what is it? And she was like, practically they doing music together. Now, I understand why she feel the way they do. A lot of people feel like, there's some loyalty owed because how she did Dennis doing the show with her assignment. I get it. I agree a little bit. But at the same time, her and Dennis' relationship, I feel like it's unfinished. That's just me, side note, sidebar. And I just feel like they got some things to work on. But Shamia feel like Drew lied, and I feel like that too. Because, man, when y'all start working on music, no shade to Drew, I love Drew. But anyway, and to clear this up, this is a side note, Portia didn't steal that lady husband. That lady was already pregnant, allegedly, by the pool boy, or whatever he was, that's now her husband, after he said she was grooming him before they broke up, had a baby, couldn't see the baby. So after that, it was Shamia's birthday party, honey. Beautiful home, beautiful home, honey. It has the elevators. Baby, it is gorgeous, baby. She did that. Shout out to Shamia and her husband, baby. They did that to their home. Yes. It's $9 million. When she got to say it, when she quoted, she can't be like, it's $9 million. No, Shamia, you got to say it like this when you quote it. It's $9 million, hun. So they show up. Kelly walk in, there's Cynthia. And, Kelly was like, yeah, Shamia got my cookbook right there. Ladies, that's my cookbook. Yes, Shamia's. Girl, she got it, girl. Yes. And Cynthia was like, okay. I got to get my girls. I got to get all my girls a cookbook, girl. I got to get all my girls a cookbook. And then guess who we introduced to? Baby, she married to one of the goats, Mrs. Angela Oakley, boo-boo. Charles Oakley, ball him up. Wife, honey, looking beautiful, sitting there looking under that light, looking like a pure angel coming down with that white on. She was looking great, baby. So she came to say, baby, I don't know how to cook. Now, listen, Miss Angela, don't be like Jack. See, Jackie don't do other things. So you like the Miss Jackie in the department. But y'all keep y'all man, though, in the basketball world. Y'all keep y'all man. And, baby, I can't hate because when they be trying to tell the blacks men's from their black wives and girlfriends around that time, Angela Oakley and Jackie Christie were the only women. It's Shawnee O'Neal, to name a few, that they tried to tear apart of a black home. Okay? So then Drew Sidora comes in, honey. Drew Sidora was let me tell you what she was giving me this season, baby. She was giving 90s diva. I'm here. My party's ready. She was giving me shoot, do, shoot, do. Now listen, we know you played T-Boss, Drew, and you coming out your shell, and I can see it. So, and she was saying how she seen the girl, baby. She giving us, baby, glossed up, bronze, looking nice. I know that's right. The ladies were killing it this confessional. So, you know, Drew says she met, I believe Kelly through their management team. They had some great chicken and waffles. Delish, top of the line, honey. She made some good chicken and waffles, baby. She made some good. And I'm glad that Kelly do have it, because we heard about what happened to Gladys Knight Restaurant. Shout out to Miss Gladys, baby. Best chicken and waffles. And then Angela Oakley say, you know, she met Drew. They got the same hairstylist. They're both from Chicago, Chi-Town. You know, they got the same hairstylist. They're from the same city. And they mesh well. Like, she's a Chicago girl, just like she's a Chicago girl. And, you know, she don't mind throwing some paws when it comes to Drew. Like, that's hometown frontline. And what I notice about Detroit and Chicago girls, either they get along or they don't like each other, just like the New York girls. So it can see how it meshes. It's just like anywhere, okay? So, you know, she was sitting there saying, she finally got a chance to see her, talk to her. They known each other for 3 years, having a great conversation. So everybody go outside. And guess who walked in? She got a couple of cameos. I'm proud of that for Kenya. Kenya walked in, baby. Kenya had her two-piece on, her bust-down menopause, even... Ain't gonna say it's a wig or nothing. She ain't gonna clown me. She ain't gonna go off of me. But, baby, she had to bust down middle part, whether you got your natural hair or not, baby. It's still a bust down, okay? And she was saying, hey to everybody, you know. You got Chicago and Detroit in the house, okay? So everybody come in, they talking Kiki, and she's like, oh, where's the lady of the hour? She was, like, talking about Shamia. She was like, oh, she's coming, she get dressed. Where's Portia now? This is what I want to tell people. I don't know why y'all give Portia so much flack. Not flack, but so much mess. Portia has been late ever since her 5th season, baby. Since her 1st season. When y'all know Portia to be early, I wait. Child, never. I believe she was late to her weddings. And I believe she was late going to labor and delivery. Baby, she got to get her makeup on. Okay, Kelly. Baby, Kelly was giving me in Vogue. That's what it's giving. Okay, she looked cute. So they were sitting here talking and saying that King was being shady. So Kenya asked Brittany Edie, like, was talking about ring. She said, oh, is that your engagement ring? She's like, no, this is my wedding ring. She was like, well, that's that ring. Oh, this is my 1-year anniversary ring. She was like, that's not an S ring. She was like, no. She was like, oh, okay, you know. Oh, okay. Well, you know, I just wanted to know. So Kelly and Brittany Edie was like, that Kenny was being shady. You know, everybody know that Kenny's shady. So they sit down. The lady, the host of the party, decides to go ahead and tell Shamia and all her guests to come outside because she had a surprise for her. So everybody gathered. And Shamia looked gorgeous, by the way, baby. Shamia had 2 dresses. We gonna get into it, honey. So, you know, while they're sitting there talking, everybody gathers up. Everybody goes and walk through that luxury house. And guess what we see? Baby, he brought her a Rolls Royce in the parking lot, honey. Y'all give it up to G Money. He did that. So Titi was like, baby, if I would have got a gift like this, I would have stayed in my marriage. And so Oka was like, I hope my husband taking notes. Like, everybody was like, baby, he did that. Let me tell you something. Like I said, what y'all want to say about a Libra man, but Libra man ain't got it, gonna spoil you, baby. So she, you know, she turned him around, she jumped up and down, hugging him, thanking him. I know Shamia hopped on him and spun around a couple of times and gave him the best dome and answered her life. I know Shamia threw it down after everybody left. She put them kids to bed. She made sure. And she gave her daddy what he was looking for. I know that's right, Shamia. I know that's right, girl. You better do it. Now, that's when you go all live. You show the friends side. I know that's right, Shamia. He probably got a play fisted out. So, girl, listen. As Shamia celebrate, guess who walked through? Late Portia Williams. Late Portiana Williams, honey. Looking cute. The girls are out. Ponytail. Swoop bangs. Baby hair. She was... Maybe she ate. So she walks up. She like, ah. I guess she had like she been a child. She had like she been a child. So she woke up. She doing this to Shamia. Shamia like, people, Shamia didn't ask Portia to hop in the front seat. She asked her husband. And she said, okay, girl, okay. So Shamia was like pushing her out the way like, girl, boo, you late as hell. You always damn late. You always late, girl. Like, Shamia, to me, Shamia didn't care that she was late because as people were making it seem, because Shamia knows Portia's always late to something. She know how late Portia could be. So she like, listen, I'm for everybody to shine their light and have their moment. But this time I say, all right, girl, you my girl. Move on now. Go scoot on over. Get out the way. Let me get in my ride. Which I agree with Shamia. Shamia, this is my thing with people. Y'all got to understand. Shamia knows that's her best friend since they were in high school. Shamia know her friend going to be late. Portia probably was late to prom, homecoming, in certain classes. Shamia know what's up. So after that, everybody go sit down and have a conversation. So Kenya decides to sit down and talk to Kelly and Brittany Edie. And she said that Cynthia told her that they was upset, what they were mad about. And they was talking about Shamia, saying Shamia was coming back saying this and that. But it is what it is, right? So, you know, listen. If Shamia friends with everybody, she gonna be honest and she gonna tell it. That's just Shamia. That's just who she is, okay? Shamia is not a charade. Shamia cool with everybody, but if she gotta go there with you, she go there with you. So, you know, Portia walk over there and say, hey, give everybody hugs and kisses. Look at Brittany like, hey, girl. Angela like, hey, you know, Ken like, hey, how you doing? I'm glad to see that from them. Kelly was like, hey, you know, they all exchange hugs and mwah, mwah, hey, girl, how you doing? Hey, girl, how you doing? And as they sit down, her and Kelly got into the discussion about what was said. And she said, I asked that you take that lady man. And she said, girl, that's what you got to ask? Hey, how you doing? She said, what's your name? What's your last name? She said, girl, you know my name. You said a lot about me. You know my name. You know my name. So Portia was like, but damn, is that all you got? She said, I see where you tried to land, but it didn't land. Portia said, baby, it didn't land. And Angela was like, girl, are you serious, Kelly? Like, you really gonna sit here and ask this lady that? Like, come on now. Are you really gonna do that? Like, why would you say that? You know what I'm saying? And I agree. Why would you ask somebody you don't know? She said, do you know me? Kelly was like, no, I don't know you. Like that. So Brittany was looking at Kelly, looking at Portia, looking at Kelly. She said, listen, I know my girl Kelly is spicy and all. She said, but damn, like, she basically was like, you know, but dang, like, we're not going to do too much on my friend. So she proceeds to sit there and look at them go back and forth. And Kelly like, girl, you know me, girl. You know me, girl. You had a lot to say about me, girl. She said, what did I say about you? So Brittany decided to talk, and she said, well, listen, I know she's spicy, but, you know, basically saying, hey, that's my friend. That's just who she is. She asked a question. I understand that. But, yeah, it could have landed differently. So they all went to another room because Drew was like, she couldn't hear nobody. So they went to a quieter space. So Shamia looked good in her gold. So as we get ready to close out before episode 2, honey, you know, everybody's sitting there talking. They looking nice. And Shamia was saying something about, Portia said something about a birthday party. She said, they was talking about signs. And who's a Taurus, who's a Pisces, you know, who Cancer, whatever. I heard, at a party. And then Drew said, yeah, you didn't come. And then Shamia said, yeah, you didn't invite me. And then Kenya said, well, how she got invited? Then they said, Dennis invited me. Then Kenya said, how the hell Dennis gonna invite somebody to a party? Drew said she didn't know about it and all this and that. It was a surprise birthday. So Shamia like, girl, you lied right in my damn house. So Shamia proceeds to say, before it ended, honey, exactly how her face looked. She said, are you and Dennis talking or going together? So Drew was like, wait, what? And it ended right there. Listen, I love all the ladies this season. The only thing we're missing is a Kenya confessional. I have to give it to her because she was part of the show. And we're also missing Miss Nene Leaks. Because, baby, I can hear her now. Well, hold on, baby. Wait a minute. Now, you can't be coming up to her asking her about her marriage. Or you can't be coming. Like, I can hear her saying, well, damn, wait a minute. The baby daddy, the hot dog? I can see her saying these things. So, listen, I am excited for this season. I'm so ready for it. I feel like we're getting back to what Real Housewives of Atlanta used to be. And I can't say this the wrong way, but I told y'all that when they came back from that hiatus and getting back to where they were going to be, they were going to shake the tables of the other ladies. This is originals. The first Housewives ever to hit our TV screens, babe. Give these women their flowers. They deserve it. Now, I would love to see a Nene Leakes on 17. I would love to see that with Phaedra and all the new ladies. I would love to see that because I feel like it will bring a freshness, honey. Keep all the girls and bring Nene back and work some things out with Kenya. We got to work some things out. I would love to see that because, baby, that'll make the great TV. That would give us season 5 or 6 all over again, honey, and I am here for it. Let me tell you, bravo, y'all did y'all big one. I'm so proud of y'all. Y'all listened to us and everything we said, and y'all kept the momentum going. I truly believe after season 16, it will not be a snooze fest. It's going to go up from here. We're going to get how it used to be back. I love it. I seen the comments y'all made about the new girls. Back up. Let's get a chance to know them a bit. I like them. They're spicy. They're great. They're coming in hot, babe. Ain't nobody playing, baby. Let me tell you something. It might be freezing in Atlanta, honey. But, baby, while they were filming, it was hot lead all over. And we ain't even there yet. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe. All right, to my new members, I'm sorry, guys. Welcome in. Thank you for your support and hope to see you guys soon. Let me know your opinions in the comment section.